meditation. We will have 3 more sessions, one each Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for the month of February. And we want to thank the DCU Federal Credit Union for helping us to sponsor this program and giving us some funds to do programming this year. So these programs, the series of mindfulness meditation programs is designed to help us get us through this month of February, which started came in with like a lion. And we want to get through this in a better and healthier frame of mind. Our guest leader tonight is Amy Rutledge. Amy is a mindfulness meditation teacher. She trained at the Nalanda Institute for Contemplative Science in New York City. She practices mindful meditation to promote healing, especially self-healing and confidence building. She's taught classes and led groups for an impressive array of organizations, including IBM, Walmart, and the Girl Scouts of America. And she's also done these programs at a number of public libraries around the Northeastern United States. She is also, I was interested to see, she's a very creative person. She's also an actress and a ceramicist, right? So without further ado, I'm really happy to introduce to you Miss Amy Rutledge, our meditation leader for tonight. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you so much, Krista. That was such a beautiful, gracious welcoming. I really appreciate that. And I just want to thank you so much, and Brenna and Barbara, and to the Nevins Library and your sponsors as well for hosting this class and having me. I feel really honored and grateful, and I think it's such a testament to your real care and compassion to the community and the people in your community. So I just want to honor you, and the fact that you have mindfulness kits. When you said that, I actually tears sprung to my eyes, just because it's such an act of care and compassion for your entire community. So I want to honor you and thank you so very much with all my heart for having me. And thank you all for being here. I think, well, self-care is so important, as we all know. I think it's been brought to light even more so in this past year of how exactly important it truly is. And I like to think of meditation as the ultimate self-care act, self-compassion, self-love that we can possibly give ourselves. So I just want to honor all of you for taking this time for your own self-care, for your mental health, and knowing that meditation can help heal in so many different ways, mentally, emotionally, and physically, with repeated practice. For today's practice, we're going to be practicing a little bit of mindfulness, and mindfulness can best be described as non-judgmental, loving awareness of the present moment. I'll say that again: non-judgmental, loving awareness of the present moment. So focusing our minds on what's happening right here and right now. So often in life, we are ruminating over past thoughts of events that have already happened, and we kind of get on that, I like to call it the hamster wheel. We're just kind of turning and turning on these same thoughts over and over again, or we're projected forward into the future. We were playing out these movies or situations or experiences that haven't even happened yet, and these can cause us so much suffering as human beings. Anxiety and stress come along with it. And it's very rare, I think, that we are centered and grounded into the very present moment, which could offer us a profound amount of peace with repeated practice. So just keep in mind that meditation is a practice. So the more you do it, the easier that it gets. You will want to practice on a daily basis. And even if you can only do 1 minute to 2 minutes per day, I promise you that's worth it. It's just a matter of maintaining and making the habit out of it that you will really see results. So we'll practice the mindfulness. If any thoughts go, just know that that's completely normal and natural. There's even a word for it. Mindfulness comes from Tibetan Buddhism. And while this is a secular class, I just like to honor with very deep gratitude for the practices that were gifted through the Tibetan Buddhism path of mindfulness. And they actually have a name and probably other traditions too. They call it the monkey mind. So you can even imagine your thoughts just like a little monkey jump. I have trees behind me, so imagine they're just jumping from tree to tree, and the monkeys chatter nonstop. And that's what I like to think of when I think of my mind. I think it's pretty accurate. And so with repeated practice, though, you'll be able to quiet that thinking mind. So if the thoughts come and go in the practice, you can just simply acknowledge it, allow it to pass without needing to judge or identify, and just simply return the attention back to the object of focus again and again. You might have to do that 100 times, and that's okay. And if you do find your mind wandering, you can even just congratulate yourself, give yourself a pat on the back, because that, in fact, is a mindful moment. We will also go into a gratitude contemplation. And so with gratitude, it's a really great way to shift a mindset of scarcity, fear, and lack pretty quickly to one of a mindset of more hope, abundance, and joy. So we're going to focus on the different parts of our lives that we are grateful for. Also, what we focus on grows in our lives. So if we're focusing on things that we are grateful for, that is what we magnetize back into our lives. So it's a really beautiful practice. I hope you enjoy. Please take a moment to get settled into a comfortable position for yourself. And so you can lie down for this. If you want to grab a blanket, a pillow, please feel free. If you would like to sit cross-legged, if you have a yoga block or a cushion, a pillow, just to stick under your sit bones so your hips are a little bit higher than your legs on the ground. That is just better for keeping a neutral alignment, and it's a little bit easier and comfortable to sit for a period of time in this way. And if you're seated if you're seated in a chair, I recommend having your feet flat on the ground just so you feel grounded. But ultimately, whatever feels comfortable for you is absolutely perfect. And please, if you feel the need to shift at all, please take care of yourself and do so. There never should be any sort of discomfort or pain with meditating. Okay, so I'll just give you a moment to settle in. And I'd like for us to collectively frame this as if we are about to give ourselves a great gift. So meditation, as I said before, is, in my mind, the ultimate act of self-love, self-compassion. And so just really framing this meditation practice today as if we are truly giving ourselves this beautiful gift. And knowing that, meditation it's starting meditation practice or continuing the meditation practice, no matter where you are in your practice. It's a big deal. Not many people in the world will take this time for their own self-care and mental health. So just really acknowledging yourself and honoring yourself for taking out this time. So hopefully you have found a comfortable position by now. And so let's begin. So just taking a moment to settle in now. Settling into your posture. Making sure to have a straight spine. If you want, you can even do a nice shoulder roll back and forth, or even just roll your shoulder or your head side to side gently. And just taking a moment to connect with your body, your posture, and just also calling in. We want to cultivate with this mindful meditation practice this quality of loving kindness and care to whatever we experience today in this practice. Not needing to judge, not needing anything to be different. Just becoming aware of what is in the present moment without needing to judge our experience. If you haven't already, you can softly close your eyes. If you'd like your eyes open, just make sure to have a soft gaze. just about a foot in front of you so you're not distracted. And just taking a moment now to really free yourself of any thoughts, any worries, concerns, thoughts of the past, or plans for the future. Just allowing them to gently drift away. And just reminding yourself that it is safe to let the thoughts go, just for now. I'm going to ring the sound of the sound bowl, which will signify the beginning of our practice today. And I'd just like you to follow the sound, the vibrations to their natural end. And so let's begin to deepen the breath. Let's take a nice, conscious, deep breath in, filling up as much as you possibly can. And then the exhale, slow, gentle releasing. Just letting go. And then again, filling up and really noticing, feeling as your belly expands, your chest expands as you take in this air. And exhaling gently, sweetly, slowly. Just letting go, letting go. Take another nice deep breath in with gratitude for this life-giving oxygen that we have an unlimited supply of. And what truly a miracle that is. And on the exhale, so with gratitude for the ability to release, to let go, to surrender. And let's take one more nice last deep breath in all together, letting this be the biggest breath of the day. And exhaling, releasing, letting go, surrendering. And then returning the breath to its natural rhythm. And let's begin to bring awareness to the body in a very mindful way. And releasing tension where we can. So bringing attention to the top of the head. And just scanning for any sensations. Just noticing with curiosity, no need to judge or label. Allowing your forehead muscles to soften and let go. Releasing the brow bone and the space in between the brows. And maybe releasing the tongue to the bottom of the mouth and gently parting the lips. Just letting everything go. Notice if you are clenching at the jaw, and if you are, just softly release the jaw. Relaxing the shoulders, down through the arms and hands. Softening the belly, the back. And just reminding yourself that it is safe to let go just for now. And then feeling the sit bones against whatever you are sitting or lying on today. Just really feeling that pressure against your body, your legs, your sit bones, maybe your back. And just notice how it feels to be fully supported in this way, to be held. Maybe expressing gratitude, appreciation for the ground, the earth beneath us that's always there to support us whenever we need it. And releasing tension in both legs and your feet and toes. And just scanning your body one last time just to see if there's any residual tension. And if there is, just gently invite your body to relax, to release. Just see if you can get just a little bit more comfortable. And let's expand the awareness out from the body and just noticing the natural rhythm of the breath just for a few moments. No need to change or alter the breath in any way. We're just noticing where we feel the breath as it moves in and out of our body. Maybe you feel the rise and fall of your belly, the expansion and contraction of your chest and ribs. Or maybe it's easier to find the breath as you feel the air moving in and out of your nostrils or your mouth. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Your body breathes on its own. And all you need to do is simply become aware of where you feel the breath in the body. And if your mind has wandered to plans or thoughts, that's okay. You can just simply acknowledge it, thank it, bow to it, allow it to pass without needing to judge or label, and just simply return the attention back to the sensations of breathing again and again. And then flowing into our gratitude portion, I invite you to place a hand on your heart if that feels good for you today. And just take a moment to connect with this beautiful heart space. Maybe you can feel your heart beating or just get a sense of your heart beating. Maybe you even feel the heat of your hand against your chest. Feel that warmth. And just maybe expressing some gratitude for your heart, for all the hard work it does to keep us alive without us having to even think about it. And what truly a miracle that is. Gratitude for the ability to love and be loved in return. And inviting our hearts to open up to all the ways in which we are grateful for. And then noticing, what are you grateful for about your physical body? Just let your mind wander. What do you appreciate about your physical body? Maybe your immune system for keeping you safe, strong, and healthy without even having to be conscious of it. Maybe for all the miraculous functionings of the body that work in perfect, miraculous unison. Again, without us having to even think about it, what really truly a miracle that is. What are you grateful for about your physical body? And now I invite you to think about, what do you appreciate about your family members? What are you grateful for about your family? And maybe it's even as simple as you appreciate a loved one's smile or the quality of their laugh. And what are you grateful for about the people in your life, your coworkers, community members? And then noticing, what are you grateful for about where you live? And this could be even as simple as having hot running water to take showers or baths whenever you need it. Not everyone in the world has access to that, and what truly a miracle that is. Maybe a comfy bed or shelter, heat. What are you grateful for about where you live? And what are you grateful for about the lessons in your life? All the hard lessons that have made you into the wonderful person you are today, or all the joyful lessons too. Notice what you're grateful for about all the lessons that you've learned in your life. And now taking a moment to express gratitude to yourself for your strength, for your courage, maybe your creativity. And just take a moment to thank yourself for getting you this far. Thank yourself for all the choices that you have made that have helped you learn and grow. And thank yourself for carving out this time for this beautiful gift of meditation, of self-care, self-love. And let's take one more nice last deep breath in all together. So filling up, letting this one be the biggest breath of the day. Exhale, sigh out your mouth. Let it go. Going to ring the sound of the sound bowl, which will signify the end of our practice together. You can introduce some gentle movement to the body, maybe wiggling the fingers, the toes, taking a nice stretch overhead. And then whenever you feel ready, you can gently, softly open your eyes. And I thank you so very much for meditating with me today. I'm so honored and grateful to be your guide. And just knowing that this is not only such a great gift to your own mind, body, heart, soul, but this truly extends and expands to everyone around you, your family, your friends, the community, and to the world. So I honor you so very deeply for your practice today. Thank you again for having me, Nevin's Library. And if anyone has, I know we only have 2 minutes now, so I apologize, but we have time for a couple questions if there are any.
Just type into the chat if you have anything.